This guy, Brian Walshe, some dudes really are dumb about killing their wives. Anna Walsh's husband reportedly made 20 rather gruesome internet searches a couple days before he killed his wife.
Oh
I just want to read them out. January 1.
Welcome to Guys
Greetings, listeners, human beings, people, guys, gals, theys, and thems. Welcome to the final 2025 episode of Guys.
Oh, everyone's going to freak out. They're going to be like, final. They're going to be like, my heart dropped for a nanosecond. Hello, guys.
Good, that means you care.
Good timing, Eric, opening the can right on the intro.
You only heard it in the room. My mic was silent.
Okay. This is the GWF, the anti-slut shaming podcast. Welcome. I'm Corinne Fisher.
I'm Krystyna Hutchinson.
How are you guys doing? I don't think this hat's going to stay on. I want to wear both, but this is our yearly New Year's resolutions episode. We have come to do this every single year, and this year is no different. So buckle up.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this, well, guess what you're missing out on? Our beautiful dresses. We are in gowns. We're decked out. Corinne's got a sparkly number on.
Fredericks of Hollywood, baby.
I got a black, oh, nice. I got a black tie gown that, took me a couple tries to figure out the straps, but I think I did it based off of, thank God, Rent the Runway people post photos because I wouldn't know how to wear half this crap.
Oh, I wore one wrong on like on the Bill Maher thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It just happens.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch Chappelle's latest special?
I had to turn it off.
Oh, okay. He had fun words to say about Bill Maher.
Yeah, I
really enjoyed it.
I was like, I'm good. Halfway through, I said, I'm good.
Oh yeah, I fucking loved it. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the last week of 2025. If you're listening to this on Luminary, let's see. If you're listening to this on Luminary, it's coming out. Yeah, last Friday of 2025. Good for you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a listener. Mm-hmm. Start us off, Corinne.
Okay. We're just doing promos at the top. And if you want to hear my political show, it is Without a Country. You know it. You love it. We live stream 7 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays. Obviously, it's going to be a little weird for the holidays because I'm not live streaming on Christmas Eve, but I'm doing my episode tonight. So there's an episode every week. I don't miss a week of Without a Country, and you can find that all on the YouTube. I do recommend watching the show, but you can listen to it. Audio is uploaded, moments after I get off the live stream. And then New Year's Eve. If you want to spend New Year's Eve with everyone in this room and a lot of other people, you are going to want to get your tickets now. The ticket link is officially live. It's 6 p.m. New York Comedy Club East Village. Corinne's Fisher's Morbid New Year's Eve. I do it most years, and it's a super fun lineup. We got Krystyna Hutchinson, Eric FRETTY, Chloe LeBranch, Ryan Long, Adrian Appalucci, Lev Fur, and AJ Giro. It's going to be super sick, so make sure to get your tickets to that. We always sell that one out, and great way to pre-game before you do whatever it is you're going to do on New Year's. So
yeah, and then by the time this episode comes out, I will have the schedule for group therapy on my Patreon for January, February, and March. Once a week, I host group therapy on Zoom where we just talk about whatever the hell's going on in your life, and there's no topic too small or too big. All the audio from every group therapy gets uploaded to the Patreon page afterwards for you to listen to. It's like a personal group therapy podcast, except I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist, but I am in therapy, so that's pretty good. I really enjoy digging into what is going on in your lives. It's been very fascinating. And this is the space where I share the books I'm reading and the cool things I'm doing in New York City. I kind of treat it as a blog too sometimes. So, for example, I'm super into Caroline Myss lately. I was into her a couple years ago, and now I'm back into her. And she is somebody who studied every single major religion, has a PhD in religious studies, was a medical intuitive, and is a really gifted speaker. And her thought, she's to me a thought leader. And to give you an example of her type of thoughts, one of the quotes that has been sticking in my mind lately of Caroline's is, "The fear of the truth is the root of all poison." That slaps, man.
Okay.
That slaps.
Did she make that up herself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she said it in a lecture. I've been watching her lectures on YouTube. And I share a lot of YouTube videos that I think you guys would like. The latest one was Oprah Winfrey has a podcast on YouTube. So it's basically like the Oprah show, but it's a YouTube podcast. And she had an entire episode, a very in-depth look on cutting ties with family members, specifically kids and parents. They had parents in the audience whose kids cut ties with them, parents who cut ties with their kids, and a lot of kids who cut ties with their parents. And it was a really interesting, in-depth look. They also had 3 therapists on to what goes into that decision and why people make it, and the reason varies person to person, and how it feels for every party involved. So I think if that's something that's part of your life, it's not a fun thing. It's not a fuck you, mom and dad in any way. And so, yeah, if you're curious about that, look it up. Oprah Winfrey, YouTube. And then look at us on YouTube because we're in beautiful dresses. YouTube.com/guysweek without the U and, you know.
Now we're going to get right into our year in review. We're going to do GWF year in review. We're going to do personal year in review. We're going to do New Year's resolutions. We're going to do things that we were most proud of. And we'll start out with the show, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think the biggest 3 moments for us in 2025. So I'll go, this isn't in order, but your mayoral campaign, that was the first thing that happened.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't really count that as like
sick.
part of the show. But
No,
yes.
but like, you know, we were both involved in it and we kept you abreast.
And,
every step of the way.
honestly, fully funded by almost, by almost all listeners, I would say. A lot of reporters were like, how the hell did you raise that much money from people all over the country? I go,
y'all,
I invested a lot of time in people.
And that was only the United States listeners. We have so many listeners that are international that couldn't donate and wanted to.
Well, some of them did, and we had to refund them.
Yeah, well.
Actually, a lot of them did, and then we had to lose money refunding them, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Me and Laura were like, stop sending us money, please. It's very illegal.
We made Laura earn her paycheck.
Yeah.
And then we were included in Sean Mallon's book, 101 Podcasts That Changed How We Listen. That was very exciting. Mm-hmm. We got the notice for that. That was like 2 years ago where we got word on that, or a year ago?
I think it was a year. I think it was like almost exactly a year ago that we sent in our, thoughts on
blurbs.
it. And then, yes. And then it came out this year. So that was
cool.
good. Make sure to pick it up. Great stocking stuffer. If you haven't finished anyone's list yet, get them 101 Podcasts That Changed How We Listen by Sean Mallon, because we're in there.
Yes.
Honestly, it's a good book. I flipped through it. And we get a lot of books in this studio, and I got to be honest, most of them I do not flip through.
Nope, me either. Some of them.
A lot of just, a lot of titles that's like how to make your clit a warrior, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm pretty okay on that.
It's called a Hitachi Magic Wand. That was a really good book. And the write-up, the blurb that Sean wrote, I was like, fuck. He really appreciates our show.
It seems like he really listened to the show.
I know.
It seemed like he seemed like he didn't just Google best podcasts.
Over the decades.
Of all time.
And then we had our first annual Slutsgiving, which was a huge success.
A really good show. One of our best shows. Probably our best show, actually,
I would say that's my personal favorite live show we've ever done.
Yeah, I think it was really good.
And we were supposed to have a huge special guest. And you know who it was if you were there. I'm not saying it here.
We already said it on air.
Oh, we did?
Multiple times.
Okay, well, he didn't show up, and he fucking ghosted me, and I was very mad because men have disappointed me this year very many times.
So wait, I wanted to ask you, did he ever reply to the voice message? I feel like we might have burned that bridge.
I don't care. I think that's fucked up. And real friends say they're sorry. So obviously we weren't real friends. And that's fine.
I never really think that I'm actually friends with famous people. I guess I always keep that distance.
I don't know. Anyway, so the Slutsgiving was really fun. I really loved it. But the thing that I loved, one of my favorite things kind of reflecting back, not only did you guys really come through with the donations that I drove to a food shelter the next day, my car was stacked. My tires, my car sat lower on the tires because there was so much food in the back of it. Which is great. That all got donated to the Astoria Food Pantry. They were so excited about the high quality food. But the fact that we didn't have a special guest, which we were kind of relying on, and then the show was entirely us and Eric and Michael Coscarelli. And it was fucking fantastic.
Chloe.
Yes, Chloe LeBranch was there. Incredible. And it's like, wow, goes to show you, we just need us.
Well, I mean, I think that, for the show, like this show, my favorite episodes are ones where it's not famous people. Famous people tend to be like boring because they can't really talk super openly, or they don't need to. Like when you have someone who needs followers and they come on the show, they're really giving it their all.
Desperado.
They're telling every story in the book because they need,
which is good. Yeah,
people to jump on board.
Yeah, give us your weird stories. So those were the top 3. Are we missing anything? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
We started the mayoral campaign. You decided to run for mayor right after Christmas or right before Christmas?
No, before. It was in like early December.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was after the election.
After the election, I said, I know I have to run for something. And then in December, I figured that it was going to be mayor. I think it was like December 10th, if we want to be exact, was when I decided that was specifically it would be mayor. And everything was filed and stuff in 2024, but you guys didn't hear about it until 2025. Eric, what was your personal favorite moment of the show from the year?
I thought it was knowing Dylan, seeing him come on the show. Seeing Dylan and Carlina come on the show.
You got to give a last name.
Sorry.
I
thought we just had, I think we only had one Dylan on this year.
Literally my ex-boyfriend's named Dylan. That's what the whole show is about.
Okay. Well, I thought the best thing was seeing Dylan's full circle moment of coming on the show.
Yeah,
knowing
that was
him,
cool.
I thought that was a great episode.
That was a really good episode.
Yeah, that was exciting.
I was paging through our guests because we have our booking calendar on here, and I'm like, man, we've had a lot of good guests, a lot of fucking good guests, a lot of journalists. Lindsay Boylan, I loved that episode. She was calling out Cuomo, and then he didn't win.
Yeah,
so cool.
He didn't even come close to winning. In fact, so we really
wonder what he's doing.
Did our work. Well, I believe there was talk of him, unless I'm hallucinating, like running for Congress or something. He's not giving up. This guy's gonna keep running.
What the fuck?
He's gonna keep running. Can you Google that,
old as
Eric?
hell.
Actually,
Yeah, let's see what
not for politics.
For now.
You can be like Bernie Sanders is 80 something. President Trump is 80
He's
something.
79, President Trump. Which, honestly, 79, that guy's got a lot of life in him.
Yeah.
He is animated. I mean, sure, he's caught napping a lot, and he says atrocious shit. But he has more energy than most 30-somethings I know, and that's scary.
Yeah, but he's been kind of slumping over and falling asleep during meetings. So, time will tell. Time will tell.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Let's get into resolutions. Who wants to go first? Eric?
I can go first. You want me to?
Yeah. Resolution and then something you're proud of about
start.
Yourself for this past year.
I'll start with the proud of. I did succeed in my New Year's resolution last year. I pared down my wardrobe, and you know what? That's why I was late.
How much clothes did you have?
I had too many. I put them in boxes.
I feel that. I gave 2 huge bags to charity this weekend. It still has made no impact.
Yeah.
Like those huge, like moving storage blue bags.
Yeah.
With handles.
Yeah, I got rid of probably 2 of those as well this year, and then I have 2 big boxes of clothes in my storage unit underneath, and that's why I was late today. Is because I had to go in there and find this velour,
very nice.
Valentino.
You literally look like you're in The Wedding Singer. It's hilarious. I love it. Very vintage.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? But yeah, so I did pare down my wardrobe, and I think this year I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with my New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
Well, how did it feel paring down your wardrobe?
It felt great. It took me maybe only a week of kind of passively working on it.
Okay.
And I did that in
a week. Wow.
I did that in June.
Did you like hold things close to you and then say if it brings you joy, or how did you decide what to get rid of?
No, I was like, this is stained, this is stained, this is stained.
Oh, okay. How many stains do you have, Eric?
I can't wear a shirt without staining it.
Really?
I can't. Like this.
You're one of those
quickly do you
people?
stain
Yeah,
it?
no, it's that day. I put on going to a show last Friday.
Well, you do drop a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put on a white T-shirt and I got toothpaste on it. on the way out of the door. It was within 10 minutes of putting the shirt on.
Why do you? I never brush my teeth with my clothes on. I do it before because toothpaste is one of the worst stains to get out.
I get toothpaste in my eyes. I get
what? How are you brushing your teeth?
Maybe
a rabid dog?
Maybe I put it on too aggressively. This has been a problem since I was a kid. Since I put it on the bristles sometimes too aggressive or like too hard.
And it splashes back.
It flicks back on my eyes.
Ouch.
And
wow.
So I have a lot of trouble keeping clothes clean.
Okay, well maybe try brushing your teeth
for Christmas
when you first wake up and before you put your outside clothes on.
But I want to eat first before I brush my teeth.
No. Actually, I'm glad you brought this up. This is a fact I learned this year. One of my favorite facts. Very important to brush your teeth right when you wake up before you eat because the bacteria in your mouth are having a party overnight. And if you don't brush your teeth before you eat, then they just start having a party and using that food to like fuel the bacteria that's been sitting there overnight.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Very important to brush your teeth as soon as you wake up.
That's going to solve 2 problems.
Wait, I have a quick question. Mm-hmm. Something I was reminded of that I thought of randomly a couple months ago. Is toothpaste necessary? Because the goal of brushing your teeth is to get the shit out of your teeth, right? Because I love flossing.
No, it's to kill the bacteria as well.
There's an ingredient in the toothpaste that kills bacteria. Because I do mouthwash. I love flossing. It's one of my favorite activities. Fucking love it. I brought floss to the studio. But I'm like, the brushing, obviously I understand the purpose of brushing your teeth, but I mean, is the toothpaste necessary?
Don't you like brushing your teeth?
I do. I do it often, but sometimes I do it without toothpaste. Oh. And then I floss and I do mouthwash.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm sure there is I can't explain it to you, but
I feel like
what is the point?
Dry brushing.
Are there any dentists listening?
Yeah, no, I mean, and I'm sure they're going, you must use toothpaste, I'm sure is what they're saying now, but sure. I don't know there. So it removes it's the toothbrushing removes plaque, fights decay, and, freshens breath and whitens teeth. Those things are you don't have to have fresh breath and white teeth, but those are, just for everybody else, I guess. But yeah, removes plaque.
How in the world, we're like 20 years after we've been using this product forever, we're like, oh, we didn't fucking need that the whole time.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
It isn't.
What says it? No. This is like when on Instagram and like TikTok where they tell you to like swish around oil in your mouth and it doesn't do anything.
Stop. Where are you finding this?
I typed in, is it really necessary to use toothpaste? And it says it's perfectly fine to brush your teeth without toothpaste. The toothpaste is.
But is that the AI Google?
No.
Brush is the most. Yeah.
It's crucial in the cleansing process, according to David C. Wood's Family and Cosmetic Dentistry.
This is from.
But a dentist would say it's necessary.
They're not making money off toothpaste. They would make more money if you didn't use toothpaste because your teeth are going to be so messed up when you show up.
This is from Advanced Dental Arts. I don't know how reputable that is.
So the fluoride in the toothpaste.
Yeah, I think you definitely need to be using toothpaste. I mean, the removing plaque is the best. I think is the best. Thing that they said.
Well, simply using a toothbrush and water will remove plaque. Nonetheless, you won't get the benefits of enamel protection and remineralization.
It's like shellacking them, kind of. Protecting them from the elements.
Some exceptions include using mouthwash or municipal tap water with smaller amounts of fluoride. Okay. I'll keep using toothpaste then. Anyway, Eric, what's your resolution?
My resolution is I need to make so much more money this year. I need to make $200K again. That's the goal.
Again?
Yeah.
When did you make that previously?
In 2023 to 2024.
Okay. Well, that's because you had a day job.
I had a day job, and then I had this, and then I had stand-up, and then I was doing freelance editing. I'm going to see if I can pare that down and maybe not be working 80 hours a week.
Well,
whatever it was.
You do a lot of work for minimal or free. Not but like you're constantly traveling and, basically getting paid in stage time.
No, I get paid a real amount of money for that.
Like a feature pay?
Yeah, I get that.
I'm saying like
plus
for the amount of work that you're doing.
Yeah, no.
You're not getting paid what I think is for the amount of work you're doing that one would want.
I've since gotten
for the level of exhaustion.
I've since gotten a raise for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not the problem. The problem is the 4 other days a week
that you need to fill.
That I need to fill. Yeah.
Well, what with what? You want to fill it with video editing? You want to fill it with?
No, absolutely not. That's the last
What do you
thing
want
I want
to
do. I'm anything on camera. I'm considering OnlyFans. I'm considering.
What would you do on OnlyFans? Would you show your dick?
I don't know. What is that? What people want to see?
If people wanted to see that, would you do it?
I'm thinking I got to do a lot of things.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Or I get
a
normal day job again, but I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, but OnlyFans pays way more. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Wait, there's escort services where you literally don't have to fuck, you could just do dates.
Yeah, I was thinking of, I've done that.
Be a nice
I did that
date.
in Chicago a couple times where I would just go out on dates with old women and old men.
Whoa, old women and old men?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What?
I mean, this is a great idea for money, but a terrible idea for your personal life.
No, I think this will fix my personal life so much.
How? That's very interesting.
I think it'll fix it.
How will it fix it?
Like when I was single and I was on this show, I was already like losing dates because of it, or like because of the stuff that I post online. So I'm like, at this point, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, I'm still unclear how that's going to fix your personal life.
Just because I'll have more money.
You'll have more money.
Do whatever. Yeah.
Oh, so
you take a lady out.
I meant
I'll
like
be less stressed.
I meant like interpersonal relationships.
Like the people in your life.
I don't know. I don't think my. I think that if you're close to me and if you care about me, you'll be willing to overlook.
Find a way to connect.
Find a way to connect or overlook.
The fact that you're a gigolo.
Yeah, the fact that I'm a gigolo.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I love that for you. I mean, I would be interested. I mean, I don't want you to like risk your entire career based off of that, but
it's also a fun plot line for our show.
Women experience, so much stigma from doing that. Like you kind of can't get that off your record once you've done that. And I wonder if the same thing would be true of a man pursuing such things. Gavin Rossdale, it was said that, kind of did some stuff like that before he was in Bush.
Yeah.
That's like
I would have hired him.
Yeah, that's like the most prime example.
Also, the president's a pedophile, so.
What?
Right, but you're not a child.
Right, I'm not a child. But I'm saying the president, like if the president can be on Jeffrey Epstein's plane.
No, you know what? I was thinking about that.
I feel like it's such a step down.
I mean, it's certainly not. Illegal.
So
everybody's
far away from
enthusiastically involved.
No, but this is like something that I was thinking about on the way here. Even we give it is incredible the sexual deviance that prominent men get away with, and like if a woman is like kind of slutty, like if a woman who is in a prominent position like posts a picture in a bikini, that we somehow allow that as a society, and men and women are complicit in this, and it's somehow like their whole entire career devolves, and it's really crazy. Like I watched the Charlie Sheen documentary. It's called AKA Charlie Sheen over the weekend. Really good. But it made me so angry because this is a guy who had every single opportunity handed to him. And he makes a whole production about how, he struggled with addiction, and he did. But I got to be honest, never cared less about someone struggling with addiction than watching this documentary. This man is just handed role after role. He's showing up late to the set of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. No one's even mad at him. Wow. It turns out to be like one of the biggest scenes in the movie. Everyone loves it. He's gorgeous. He's making money. He does the winning tour even when he's literally cracked out the whole time. He's filling huge theaters, making so much, cash, 3 wives, like crazy. A woman, first month of Charlie Sheen's behavior, a woman would have been out.
She'd be arrested.
And she would never be heard from again. Really crazy.
Yeah, because some guy would kill her.
Yeah, also you gotta watch it because Denise Richards, I had never heard her like speak in a like off camera, I guess. I had never heard her voice not in a movie or a TV show. This woman speaks like a 56-year-old diner waitress. She's like, "Hello, honey, I'm Denise Richards. It was crazy."
Whoa.
It was crazy.
Like Irma Camperese?
It was crazy. It's crazy. It's so low. And like, she looks like she's aging like almost naturally, but then she just has really big lips. And there's definitely filler in there, but I don't know if she also has like naturally big lips. So it's just like big lips, cigarette voice.
Yes.
She's like, she was like, I still love Charlie. He was fucking prostitutes upstairs and I was making them sandwiches. And his friend came in and he said, are you making the prostitute sandwiches too? And she said, of course I'm making them sandwiches. What am I going to say? Because of what you do for a living, you don't get sandwiches. Crazy.
Hoes gotta eat.
She was saying fuck nonstop. She was just like, this guy was fucking doing so much crack. It was out of control. I loved her.
Wow.
I loved her.
Wow, I didn't know she was like that.
So I didn't
just remember
either.
her coming out of the goddamn pool looking like a snack.
I had no idea. And this must be like Charlie Sheen's thing because I wasn't as familiar with his other wives, but then like his third ex-wife comes on and she also speaks like that. So there's something he likes about a voice that sounds like an ashtray.
Wow.
And I really, I don't know. It like when you see someone on camera and it makes me seem like meek, that's something that you got to take
cause
note
for
of.
alarm.
It was very, very interesting.
That is
but she seems like a
fascinating.
genuinely really good person. Like she really was nurturing, even probably at times when she shouldn't be. Like she took in his third wife, the wife after her's kids when both of them were like on crack.
Denise.
I mean,
what
sorry,
did she?
I'm saying crack. Like crack was involved. I don't know what they were on at the time. I think it might have actually was crack at the time. Like both of your parents were on crack, and she was like, "I'm going to take these kids in." She took them in for like a year. She is
Wow.
making sex worker sandwiches.
Wait, we gotta have her on the show.
She's
Does anybody
just
know her?
really seems like
Track
a.
her down.
That's really interesting.
She just seems like a beautiful soul. Very,
Yeah.
very gritty outside, but beautiful soul. Yeah.
Eric, you should watch too this documentary before you embark on gigolo work called Thirst Trap. This guy, William White, this super hot guy, went viral on TikTok in a lip syncing video. This is such a 2020s story. But the fallout of that fame and success and the amount of older women that were stalking him, I only saw a preview of it. But the second you told us about your aspirations to take people out on dates professionally, I'm like, you gotta watch this. It's on Paramount Plus or Apple TV.
I'll check it out. It doesn't
TikTok
have to.
sensation
It doesn't
William
have to
White.
be that. I can be doing other kind of work. Maybe I get
Yeah, but you're
cast
gonna
in
make
a
enough
thing.
money.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. That's true. You make mad money when you cast it.
Yeah, but that was only part of it. The main thing was that my life hit a real skid at the end of July, and it's been in like a free fall ever since, where I pretty much emptied out all my savings, and now I gotta fix all that.
Oh yeah, because you had your shit with your apartment.
Yeah, I had to move because my land.
Right.
and
Your landlord was
Yeah, and
fucking-
their lawyer didn't even show up to the last. Maybe I
my
won't talk
God,
about this too much.
Guys, don't tell his lawyer. Don't tell.
Not my lawyer, the other people's lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah, my life hit a skid, and now I'm quitting nicotine.
That today, apparently. You
this
showed
is-
up to the
this is-
studio sweating.
This is day
Quit
3.
tomorrow. Oh yay! How are you feeling? And
Yeah.
how much nicotine were you ingesting?
Well, he was zinning it up.
It was off and on. I mean, it was kind of off and on. Like some days it
Yeah.
would just be like 2, but sometimes it'd be like 15.
Okay.
But
What is
most
the
of the
equivalent of like a pack of that? Like a cigarette? What? I don't really know what
each
this
one is 3 milligrams, and you get 3 to 6 milligrams off of one cigarette.
Okay.
And
How many milligrams are in a cigarette?
3 to 6.
Yeah, you get
I
you
thought
get
you were
like
saying
3 to
it's-
6.
It's in 3 to 6 in a zin.
Yeah, and so I was doing 3s, and I usually wasn't
it's
eating
3
them
to
the whole
6.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, no nicotine, more money, and what was the last? Oh, I'm gonna put out a special. I'm gonna record a special this year.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait, Eric, can I pull an oracle card for you for 2026?
Please.
I brought my deck.
goodness. Oh, my
I
goodness.
didn't bring a tarot deck because I feel like those are too. I don't know. This is the deck that I really love. All right, guys, this is for Eric's 2026, and then we can look back and see if it's bullshit or not. Okay. Damn, this is a good card. This is a good card. It's a good card. Milk and Honey, 51. This is a really good card. Got good.
There's
for
a
you.
rainbow on it. Maybe you're going to get a lot of gay sex work.
That'd
Yeah,
be
I was
great.
gonna say milk and honey.
Anything for a
that
dollar,
sounds
and
bad.
it's a baby elephant taking a bath in a bowl of milk and honey with a rainbow over it. It's real. Actually, never pulled this
can I
card for
touch it?
myself. Yeah, of course.
I've always wanted to play with a baby elephant.
So
Really?
I don't know this deck. I'm not familiar with this deck, but I always like to look at the picture and then kind of see. And there's a woman looking
the
through the
clouds.
clouds too. So I feel like maybe you'll have. I feel like you'll have like your spirit guides will really be looking over you and guiding you this year. Wait, what year is this for you? What age?
I'll turn 28 this year.
Oh, you're 20.
Okay,
so
that's a
20.
good age.
Isn't 26 27 usually Saturn return. So that's maybe why this year was a bit bumpy for you, because you're going through your Saturn return, it's called, is like one of the most difficult times of your life.
Yeah. Oh. We've already been through ours.
So you should be kind of like, coming out of that a little bit.
Yeah. So I'll read you all the sections for this card. So essential meanings: the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. The Oracle's message: you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all of your senses are awake to unlimited possibilities in the universe.
Okay.
These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, quote, wearing the world as a loose garment. Speaking of clothes, what? Not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form.
That sounds great.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
so
that's
your
great.
2026 card. So we'll tune back in a year and see how shit went down.
Milk and Honey sounds good.
Yeah, it's a really
amazing.
good card.
One of my favorite children's books, too, from when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Milk and Honey.
Nice.
All right. Sick. Should I go next? Sure. Or do you want to go next?
No, you can go.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Oh, wait. Did we say the moment you're most proud of? Did you say that?
Cleaning out his clothes.
I achieved,
you were just doing like a callback.
Well, I achieved the thing that I said I was
so,
going
and
to
that,
achieve.
wait, that's what you're most proud of?
I'm proud that
That's
I did
adorable.
the thing that I said I was going to do.
Okay.
Because it was a thing
That's
I
fair.
didn't want to
That means
do
a
and
lot.
had been putting off for years.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's good. Okay, so obviously the thing that I'm most proud of 2025, pretty easy, running for mayor. I could have stopped then and not done anything else for the year, and it would have been more successful than most people's full lives. I hate to say it, but I gotta. I feel like if you thought I was annoying before 2026, I'm going to be even more annoying, because I have to stop really, I actually do, not that I care what people think, but I actually do take into account other people's feelings and stuff, and I actually think too much, and I'm going to stop doing that. If I don't care if things are going to hurt people's feelings or things are not going to make people not like me, I gotta stop doing that. It's a very
we're doing
That's
that.
a good
It's
one.
a very good Libra quality. Yes. So you can imagine how bad it's going to be now.
Right. Yes.
But that's not true though, because I'm not I do whatever I want, but I'm not walking around making people feel bad.
No.
That's not how I am. It's just
nor is that that's not just part of your bones. That's not really who you are.
right. But I think it's I sometimes don't do I'm not fully myself because I'm or not.
You tone it down.
It's not that I'm fully myself. Yeah, it's it just I tone it down because it's going to be too much for other people, and I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable or they're highlight their shortcomings basically, and I have to stop doing that. That was a lot of spiritual people told me that this year. So again, if you thought I was annoying before, buckle up. I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Truly, publicly, I do whatever I want privately. And then I already basically started my new year. That was something that I wanted to do. I feel like December a lot of times is kind of a lot of time spent celebrating and hanging out and chilling and stuff like that. And I kind of did that in the summer right after my mayoral run because I needed to decompress. So I did not take December off. I've been working crazy hard. I was up till 6:30 in the morning today, working because I just needed to catch up on everything. And so working overtime already started. Back to my I feel like after COVID, I attempted to stop being a workaholic. And then, the mayor's race kind of got me back into it. And it's just genuinely who I am. And I do burn myself out, but I just love feeling productive. And so I have to get back to that. Again, so many times in my life, people are you don't have to work so hard, whatever. But I feel like some people's path in life is to work. And like, for me, it is. I love working. It's what makes me feel alive. I don't really I did have a lot of fun this year. Like, Japan was super fun. Oh my God, Japan was so fun. And I had a really amazing trip to Point Pleasant in New Jersey. Like, I had a lot of great trips and fun. I went to farm and I went to my boyfriend's, lake house and like a lot of stuff like that. And I really milked it in. But like, I want to be working through this entire decade, and I think I'm really ready. Someone, was this Carl Jung or something, I think said, apparently in his studies and in his research, said that life basically begins at 40.
Just passed a quote on that on Instagram. I don't know if it was Carl, but
I think we all said, yes. I think we have the same algorithm. It was Carl Jung though?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, because I was like Carl Jung, my tarot guy, the man who loves tarot. And I really like feel that. He said it's kind of just practice before that. And I really feel that. And I felt like, people say like, oh, a lot is going to happen in your 30s. A lot of my 30s, honestly, was dedicated to people dying and grief and having to deal with like family and like a lot of internal and existential crises having to do with that. So I am like 40. We're going full speed ahead. And what else? I want to work on making municipal politics more fun. That's kind of what my takeaway from running for mayor is. I'm really so obsessed and interested in municipal politics, and I think it doesn't get the amount of attention it deserves. So I'm going to continue working on that. I already have something that I'm starting in February. I'm excited. You guys will see more from that. And I want to continue my thing to visit a new country every year, which I've been pretty good about. And I want to work on a lot of enrichment activities with Alfred. I like hang out with Alfred a lot, but I think specifically like enrichment activities that I see online that, give little crinkles in his brain.
Wait, like what?
Anything where they have to find something puzzle, or do something or achieve a goal or learn a word or anything like that. Those are all like enrichment things. So I want to do that. But yeah, I mean, honestly, 2025 for me was one of the most major years of my life. And I don't think there was necessarily a ton of like bold successes, which is obviously like the fun, the flashy, what we want to see. But I think I planted a lot of seeds. Again, like running for mayor, hardest thing I've ever done, but truly like an incredible experience. And a lot, it feels like I lived 2 years in one. Like the second half of the year, I was looking back at the first 6 months of the year being like, I can't believe that was this year. I can't believe we did all that. That was so crazy. I also really feel like a different person, and that's a new experience for me because I never feel like a different person. Like I feel back to regular Corinne now, but when I was running for mayor, and not in a bad way, but just like, as you age, I think year by year, you're not learning as many new things as when you're a kid. And so I had to use like parts of my brain that I hadn't accessed like maybe ever to run for mayor. And I had to take in so much information and learn so much policy and navigate this completely new arena. And again, like it was not necessarily like joyous. It was like a lot of it was pretty miserable because people in politics in New York are so fucking mean and rude.
Yeah, man.
And lack creativity. That being said, I really just impressed myself. And I know you guys probably think I walk around impressed with myself all the time. I really don't. I have incredibly high standards for myself. My manager is like, you never like anything you do. You have such high standards. But I was so impressed with how, like, I basically pulled a mayoral campaign out of my ass. And I don't know how I did it. And I look back on that and I look at videos of me talking and I go, how did I even learn that? Like, if you asked me about it today, I couldn't give you the same response. I was just like in the fucking zone. And so I would like to get in the zone for something that also is not filled with such mean, hateful people and people who have better intentions. I got to be honest. I don't think many of your elected officials have good intentions for you. And that broke my damn heart. Broke my heart.
The ego, the amount of ego that's in politics. It's a bummer.
I get it though. You're constantly being screamed at. So like, very quickly, I can see someone being like, well, why would I help people who are just like constantly wanting more from me or, saying that I'm not doing a good job. But I think you have to really realize, and maybe every elected official should have a podcast like this first, but even though it's brutal to like get screamed at nonstop. I fucking hate like when people are screaming at me. It's just like, it's not, I don't know. It's not conducive to change in my opinion. It's just like crazy. But I understood why they were so mad, and they had every right to be so mad. And I just had to like separate it. And I was like, I know they're not mad at me. They're mad at the state of the world and the situation and elected officials that came before me. And I totally get that. So I think if you just kind of like keep running it through that filter in your mind, if you are thinking about running for any kind of office, that might make it easier for you. And I also think it's easier in like every place other than New York. I did a congressional like event with someone running for Congress in Illinois, and it seemed like it was much easier. Seemed like people were just being nice. And I go, wow. What's that like?
That's cool.
What is that like?
We're the world city.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, congratulations on an incredible year, Corinne.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, my pleasure. So let's see. This past year, proud of, I've been taking drum lessons consistently for a year. I give myself a goal of learning a new instrument or a new art form every year. This past year, it was the drums, and I'm still keeping it up because I fucking love it. And I've been practicing a lot, and it's really fun. It's very good for your brain to learn an instrument, and very cathartic. There's something very tribal and very, deeply spiritual about banging on a drum set in rhythm. It's very thrilling. And I live right by a music studio that kind of, the lady lets me go at like 11 o'clock at night when no one's there. And it's amazing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So that's great. For next year, I have a lot of goals for 2026. One of them is I want to train to run the New York City Marathon, which is 26.2 miles. Awesome. So I've been running a lot in the cold. I cannot recommend running enough. What I like about it is also a very deeply spiritual activity. I don't go with a cell phone. I have no cell phone. I have no headphones. I just fucking raw dog it with my thoughts. And when I started running, I would smoke like a little weed, but now I don't even want to do that. I just listen to my breath. It's a really great, because I've been trying to do transcendental meditation, and it's not sticking, the consistency. But what is consistent is like rehearsing at the drum studio or going on a long run by myself. And so I get a lot of reward and a lot of grounding out of that. So I want to do the train for the marathon, and then I want to take dance lessons.
Ooh, what kind of dance?
I think hip hop, because that's my favorite. Yeah. That's the freestyle one. Makes sense. Could do. Like Donna and I went to the dance captain for Beyonce's Renaissance tour. If you've seen the Beyonce documentary, she was the one who taught Blue Ivy how to dance and kind of took her under her wing. She's this fucking phenomenal person. She hosted this dance party a week or two ago. I think it was a week ago. And I fucking love dancing. I love a dance floor. I love hip hop music. And I love, oh my God, talk about like a chiropractic adjustment for like everything inside of you. It's really valuable. So she had this great night. It was 3 hours of nonstop dancing in this giant warehouse. And then every 20 minutes, lights would go up, and on these risers, these dance troops would just do a choreographed routine. And it was fucking so impressive.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was so impressive. And I love dance choreography, watching it on Instagram. And so I was in a musical this year, and there was a moment where the director was going to have me do a choreographed dance that involved ballroom and waltz and all of these steps that are not terribly hard. But choreography, my brain is like, oh God, I can't. What? Like I can't. I just go offline. So I'm like, ooh, that's a good indicator that I should kind of go for it and do it. So yeah, I want to be more expressive with my body, but on my personal time, not something for a career or something I would post. But yeah, so I want to get involved with dancing. I want to run the marathon, and then I've been coming to the studio. I asked Corinne if I could I have all this beautiful art in my storage unit that I can't hang on the walls, and it kills me. So Corinne gave me the okay to kind of decorate, do some gallery walls in our Guys We Fuck studio. And I've been coming to the studio almost every day for 5 to 8 hours a day. I do meditation, and I'm working on a one-woman show. So that's honestly my main goal for 2026. I want to apply to Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and I've been seeing a lot of theater. I'm doing The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, where it's so fucking helpful. The morning pages, that, again, these are all, the through line of all of my things are deeply personal spiritual experiences that you have with yourself. And I think that enriches your ability to connect with others in a much better way. And so I've been doing the morning pages and taking myself out on artist dates. And I'll post about those either on my Instagram or Patreon, probably both. But New York City we are so blessed to live in a city that has the most talented motherfuckers on the planet. I saw the show, I'm an immersive theater junkie, called Masquerade. Yo.
Who did that?
It's about Phantom of the Opera. I don't give a fuck about Phantom of the Opera. Don't give a fuck. Saw it when I was 16, fell asleep. Not because it's a bad musical. It didn't hook me in any way.
It's not one of the best, in my opinion.
No,
I know that's like very like, people are going to get so mad.
Sure.
I'm a musical theater junkie too.
I didn't like it either.
I didn't think it was very good.
No.
And I love the opera.
I love the opera.
It wasn't the opera part. I love the opera.
I fell asleep during it. I was like, and I was young, but I'm like, I have no connection. And so I was Googling, like, what are, for my first artist date, I'm like, let's go big budget. I don't give a fuck. I think it was a $250 ticket.
That's honestly not even bad.
It's not terrible. I mean, concerts are way more fucking expensive.
But yeah, I said that Lily Allen ticket. I looked up Lily Allen tickets because I wanted to see her for $500. And I said, girl, David Harbour wasn't that bad.
I know. That was very funny. I saw that.
What?
And also, did you see her on SNL?
I liked it. It was a little.
I was like, "Where are you? Behind your eyes?
It was a little raw." Well,
the set was incredible.
Someone was talking online about how apparently live performances on SNL always leave a little bit to be desired, because someone was talking about like, and I don't have like I play music, but you have a better ear. The mix, someone commented, like, who seemed to be in the music industry, that they always find a problem with live musical performances on SNL, like they have a weird mix or something.
Oh, so maybe like the artist's feed in their monitors or something is messed up, so they can't hear themselves.
And it seemed like it was like a very raw vocals for Lily.
Yeah.
And maybe she's like Taylor Swift, where like she's a good singer, but she's really more of a songwriter than she is an amazing singer.
Sure. She definitely excels at the songwriting. Oh my God.
So I think maybe that's what it is. Now, I've been people are talking about, oh, Lily Allen made a comeback. I never stopped being a Lily Allen fan.
I loved her. I still love her.
I also, though, there was a lot of like comments, and like I just was like, all right, this is probably like mean girls or women who have the male gaze ingrained in them or something like that. But they were kind of like saying like, oh, she's always been problematic. And then I kind of looked into like her, in relationships. And then I kind of started looking at, into her ex-husband and why that ended. And like, she did cheat on him. So I was like, I don't know.
If you really want to have fun, look up on YouTube, David Harbour, Lily Allen do a tour for Architectural Digest of their fucking brownstone.
I saw that.
Their dynamic is so obvious. That was like 6 years ago or so. Years ago. I don't know when. Or maybe it was like 3 years ago.
When he opened the door, I saw the one.
He's such a shit.
Maybe I saw the one with just him, or maybe I stopped watching before she got, because as soon as he started showing his vintage cameras, I said,
that was just his.
I said, this is the exact kind of guy that I hate.
So
a man who has vintage cameras, fuck you.
I mean, if you ever, I would love to see your Mystery Science Theater commentary of Lily Allen and David Harbour's house tour.
Maybe do that.
The way he goes in front of her and doesn't let her talk, and like does like his ego, and I used to think he was so hot just from Stranger Things. That's it.
It's
I knew nothing about
funny.
him.
I knew he would be your type, and he makes me want to barf.
No, I mean, now he does. Fuck that guy. Ugh. Yeah. But if I saw that Architectural Digest tour of Lily Allen and David Harbour's Brooklyn Brownstone, I'd be like, yeah, he sucks. Anyway, expensive concert tickets, expensive. Immersive theater tickets, not that much. So Masquerade is a show, $250. I read articles about it afterwards because I was like, what the fuck did I just see? It was incredible. It is Phantom of the Opera, essentially, but I loved it. It's groups of 30 at a time. It's on 57th Street, so the fucking venue's insane. It's 4 stories that you go up and down and all around. You go outside at one point. The actors, The opera singing, they're right in your fucking face. They look at you. Like, they look at you in the eye with their beautiful, like, glistening actor eyes that, like, just take your breath away.
Oh, man. I feel so uncomfortable.
The singing was unbelievable. The acting was just... I felt so alive after seeing that show. I would see it again. And it was a as far as immersive theater is concerned, that's a pretty expensive ticket. But
so wait, real talk. When someone's singing this close to you, that doesn't make you feel uncomfortable?
They're not singing to you. They'll look at you in times, but like when they're actually interacting with another character, like, but right in front of your fucking face.
Okay.
So it's like if you saw a Broadway show, but the Broadway show had 18 sets and the actors held your hand and guided you along the way.
Yeah.
It was so well organized.
Yeah.
I could not believe they had like ushers, basically, I would call them, throughout the entirety of the show. Also, SX Noir that we interviewed here, I saw her at the end. She was working at the bar, or she was working as like one of the like concierges at the very end of the show. There was like a nice little bar experience. And I didn't say it because too many people were talking to her, but I have to DM her actually because I was like, I need to talk to somebody about this show. It was fucking
Sounds
fantastic.
Incredible.
So another goal, I'm going to continue to do the artist way, but I just want to I want to see weird, good art in New York City. And so if you live in New York or you've seen like a crazy show, Broadway, off Broadway, straight play, musical, whatever the fuck. I love personal recommendations of people who've seen things and they're like, you have to see this.
Yeah.
Please email me, DM me on Instagram to contact me because these online lists are helpful, but like you just run into so many things getting promoted and you're like, was this really good or are you just trying to make money? So seeing more art. And then, my one-woman show is something I've been kind of working on basically for 2 years, but there's a lot of ups and downs and a lot of just new updates. Every day I get a new update about my family, and it's very stressful. But yeah, I kind of have a new, I come to the studio and I turn the lights off and keep the lamp on, and I just brainstorm and brainstorm and brainstorm and brainstorm, and I take in theater. I'm seeing Daniel Radcliffe is starring in a one-person show on Broadway in February. I'm seeing. Apparently that's really good. It's about suicide. A lot of topics that relate to my personal life are in this play. So I'm like, oh, perfect. So yeah, this one-woman show is really important. I feel like it might be the best thing I've ever done, and I'm very excited about that. And then I'm proud of myself. I've had a lot of conversations with people in my life that were tough that I normally, the younger me, would have avoided. So I'm very proud of myself for just kind of not only having the conversation, but having it with compassion and grace. I think I've really wanted to introduce grace into my life and to how I interact with people in the world. And ever since, when a parent dies, it really kind of cracks you open in a great way. It's really fucking sad. And it really doesn't, it's only been, like a month or two? A month? It's been almost exactly a month, a little over. It doesn't, it's just kind of in the back of your head at all times. And every time a light flickers or every time I see like 444, I'm like, is it dad? Like I think everything's my dad. And I've gotten cool signs, but I've not felt him, which I would love to at some point. But yeah, I've had, my conversation with him is probably the last conversation I had with him. I think it's a very lucky, fortunate experience to know that this is the last conversation you're going to have with that person, and to conduct yourself with love, just coming from a place of love, and that's it. No defensiveness, no, but you did this, none of that bullshit. I was super fortunate to have a really beautiful conversation with him as my last conversation. So that's something that will probably be inspiration for how I live the rest of my life, which is great. But yeah, I'm bold in a lot of ways, but sometimes kind of blindly bold. Like I'll rush into something like just on fire, screaming with my hands up and down, and then not putting a lot of thought into it. Because slowing down is usually something that's very scary. Like I hate it. I don't like sitting still. I don't like slowing down. But finding ways that I can my body and my spirit can slow down without actually being still, like running, for example. So yeah, I really want to dedicate this year to being as authentic as I possibly can. Definitely. And I loved what you said, Corinne, about like not kind of watering yourself down because you're considering other people's feelings. That doesn't mean being an asshole to people and telling them to go fuck themselves, but like just being your most authentic self is something that I've definitely struggled with for most of my life. And so, yeah, I'm really enjoying getting to know myself. It's very fun. And yeah, I'm gonna make this fucking one-woman show amazing. And I wanna continue. I would love to grow the Patreon. That was the last thing, because it's super potent. It's a really potent thing to have conversations with strangers online over the internet from various countries and various time zones, various ages, various genders, various experiences. I kind of proved to myself time and time again, and I hope the people that are involved in this, the regulars are just very lovely, lovely, lovely people who like care about living a good life and care about working on themselves and care about taking personal accountability, which is very important to me. And like I say, every time I promote this, I'm like, it's a space that leaves you feeling better about humanity after you leave it, which is very rare. So I want to keep growing that and encouraging others to just be honest with how you feel and not be afraid of your own feelings and not despise your own needs, which is something that I used to do. So I'm enjoying a lovely unfolding that I hope to continue in 2026.
Nice.
Right?
All right, guys.
Good shit.
And pull an oracle card for yourself.
Oh, yeah. Do you want me to pull one for you?
You can.
Okay. All right. I'm going to pull one for you first. All right. This is for Corinne. This is the only deck that like really...
Yeah, I don't like. I don't feel as connected to my oracle deck.
I have a lot of decks. This is the only one that I'm like, oh shit. The Fates. That was a really good card, Corinne. 17. Here you go.
Thank you.
It's a girl hugging herself.
I like this. These are beautiful. Yeah. Who's this deck by?
This is a great deck. So this is Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron.
I was going to say, is it by a woman? I actually do. I do not purchase decks that are by men.
No, I think I have one by a man.
I mean, like the Rider-Waite, I'm sure has to be by a man. Right? Rider-Waite is a man. I don't even think they were letting women talk when the Rider-Waite was invented.
Perhaps that was the one Carl Jung had.
That one, that's just like the one that every other one is based off of.
The Serenity Prayer. Okay, so essential meanings, fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change and knowing what those things are. The Oracle's message, the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with those events and your current circumstances, what your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. Ride it out, see where it leads, surrender to it. And the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish.
Literally, this is every spiritual thing I get is like, just keep doing what you're doing, surrender.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
And I say, but no.
I mean, you are surrendering in the fact that like, no, but like, I like what you said earlier about I'm a workaholic. I fucking have it in me. I really enjoy it. I get a lot of like, that's how you build like a great reputation with yourself, like how you improve on that. And like, fuck all these haters, well, whoever they are.
It's just, my main problem is anytime I take advice from someone who's not me.
Yeah.
Like, because everyone's giving advice based off,
their own experiences.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I'm having some, my experience is the most unique experience ever, but I just don't find a lot of times when people say things to me, I go, that doesn't resonate at all.
Yeah. Well, you are your own compass, and we all are our own compass. But I feel like you get it. You like live by that.
Gotta live by your own compass.
All right, I'm gonna pull one for myself for 2026. I didn't want to bring the tarot decks. I didn't want to. Whoops.
Because you didn't want what?
To pull the tower.
That's one way to fix it.
I'm not doing that fucking year. Although, I should look back on that the year pull because.
Yeah, you pulled the tower for your year card?
Yeah.
Which year?
For 2025.
Oh.
Was it the year card? I have to look at my notes. But the tower was.
I remember you talking about that.
Oh man. Orphaned.
Sorry to laugh. But
it is funny. It is funny.
Well, maybe you'll get your wish.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well. I might, actually. That's looming hour by hour. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. Whatever. Truth is the truth.
No.
According to astrology, though, I'm going to have a great year. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you are no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Which is not untrue. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Let's see. Let's look at the prosperity section. Maybe there's like a positive message in this card.
I mean, it didn't seem like it just seemed like dealing with loss.
Okay, wow. So this is a card I've gotten a lot, I guess, in the past because I've underlined the page. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. That is very me. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. This tracks. Be clear.
I mean, just take that. If there's one gift I can give you,
sure, totally.
That's that.
Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. I mean, this is actually a pretty good card.
Yeah, that's good.
The image is not cute. It's very drab and sad, but this is a good message.
See, I think this is like so pretty.
It is beautiful. Stay in your own lane. That's where you will shine and where you'll experience prosperity.
I thought this was a party hat tipping, but I think it might be like a bird-like thing on her. What is it?
Like a beak.
I first interpreted it as a party hat falling off her head, but then it looks like a beak and she's like a swan or something.
I think it's a girl's body with a bird's head.
Oh.
You know what, too? Every day for the last week, I have walked by a dead bird.
Oh, that's like that happened after my dad died. It's
weird.
It's like a thing, yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Although there also are a lot of dead birds in New York.
Sure.
But yes.
I mean, but like beautiful. Yesterday I walked by this bird. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it broke my heart. I'm so fucking sensitive. But yeah. So.
Well, it's interesting that it said astrologically it's going to be good here. Like based on your birth chart or just based on your signs?
Based off my sign. So they said if you have Pisces in major placements in your chart, which I have it in 2,
right.
There was a 9-year cycle of like bullshit, basically, like just tough times.
Right.
And so, you're going to be like yourself on crack, but in a good way. Like your authenticity is going to ramp up.
Yeah.
Which is my goal.
Like when I hear the astrology predictions just kind of based on like the 3 major signs, like it doesn't really I feel like they're kind of like vague or something. But what I was thinking about actually when your dad died was that, do you remember when Aliza Kelly was on the show the second time? Mm-hmm. And she did a reading and I kind of just put it in the back of my head, but it reemerged when your dad passed away because she said basically we are very intertwined, which we knew, but that I go through things 4 years ahead of you. And so when you told me, you've not to be dramatic, but you've told me that both your parents were dying multiple times.
Yeah.
Because your family's told you that they were dying multiple times.
They sure have.
But the moment you told me this time,
yeah,
I knew it was real.
Yeah.
And that it was going to happen because all of a sudden I connected to that thing Aliza's. Well, you know what I said to me? I didn't say I knew it was going to happen. I said, I clocked it and I said, if he really dies this time, I believe that everything that Aliza Kelly said. Okay, and not that I don't believe everything, but I am just kind of, me, I'm kind of I have
take everything with a grain of salt.
A lot of it is because of my dad's death and what I went through. I have really in the past several years had a very tumultuous relationship with spirituality.
Yeah.
Which is not uncommon. It's just, most people are going through it, with God, and I'm going through it with a tarot deck,
Still hurts.
But yes. And so that was interesting. And then I was like, when you put that card, I was like, wow, I don't want to. I was like, the year after my dad died was like the worst year of my life. But
yeah. Oh, right.
But
I don't.
Your relationship with your dad was different. Yeah.
Yeah. And also like a lot of things in my life, finances are so much better.
Right.
Like the relationships in my life are so much better.
Right.
I like how I'm not like drugged out. I'm not smoking weed all the time. I'm not like, I'm drinking like super limited. Like I like my drug use is very enjoyable to me. It's very like scattered and.
Yeah, I was wondering if you even smoke weed anymore because you used to talk about it all the time and now you never talk about it.
Yeah, I'm not interested in it. Like I like it at night, but it's like a little kind of puff. Whereas I used to clear 2 blunts in a night, and then during the like when I lived in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, I would fucking smoke in the morning because when I was like going through my mental because I was just like, please stop the screaming in my head, and so I think that led me to just like being used to smoking all the time. But I don't want to not be present. Like weed kind of takes you out of your own reality for a little bit, even if it's just minor, because I'm so used to weed that it doesn't really, I don't get blasted on it. And I'm just not interested in it.
Yeah.
And I've been taking a lot of walks and just doing a lot of sober shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of physical shit. And I actually really like where my life is at. And I really want to fucking nail this one woman show. So, so I have these goals that are like very clear. Love a clear goal. Ugh. It's been a while since I've had a clear goal. That's why when you're running for mayor, I'm like, oh shit. I mean, there's a lot of like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but we had clear goals of like, putting content out, making sure your message is clear, making, all these things. And so it's nice to have like a clear goal.
Right.
Like the marathon training, very clear, very, you can't interpret that another way other than you run this distance this many days a week.
Right.
So love that for me.
Yeah. Running is great.
Well, I think when your parent dies, like your heart breaks open in a good way. Like I don't know if this happened to you, Corinne, but I know our relationships with our dads were super different. But I'm more sensitive to music. Like music moves me to tears. It moved me to tears this morning, and I'm not PMSing. I'm not getting my period soon.
Well, that's like what I used to say. Every song's a breakup song if you listen hard enough.
Sure,
where,
I love
like
that bit.
One of my OG baby Corinne jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
just so much more sensitive to.
I couldn't even listen to music when I was like, it was not I got to my heart breaking open in a good way. And like in the very beginning, it was different because he had been sick for so long and it was so exhausted and he was in so much pain. And, so there was, relief for those first couple of months that I could like live again and that he was, out of pain. But then it got there was a while that was very dark. I mean, like I think I said on this, there was months where I did not feel joy. Nothing brought me joy.
Damn. That's
not like tough. Truly where I was worried if I was like, I don't think I can, I remember like being like, I don't know if I can feel the emotion joy anymore.
Shit. That's terrible. That's scary.
So
that's very scary.
I was like, but yes, then you do come out of it, Yeah. And just like everything with life, when you get through something, extremely difficult, you're like, I can't believe I did that. And then my constant thought is, I honestly can't believe more people aren't killing themselves.
Yeah, totally. My one woman show is called "Congrats on Not Killing Yourself" because I truly fucking believe that. Like then as I said, like when I talked about my dad's death, grieving the separating from them, like grieving cutting them off. I don't really like that term because that makes it feel so flippant. Like I just cut them off because they were difficult. Like it is such a fucking hard decision.
Well, I think some people are doing it like that, so it's like
that sucks.
It's kind of then like muddying the waters of things that you're doing where it was like necessary for your functioning.
Sure, but like that was I just like woke up begging to die. Like, please hit me. Like, I'm too chicken shit to kill myself. Like, please, God, hit me with lightning. Like, I would be so happy. And just all you want to do is die. So I don't know if I went through that part of the grieving phase just earlier. I don't know what. But, man, that makes you... the way grief makes you like connect with people in a different way, or at least for me, is fascinating. Like my interactions with like homeless people in New York City, with, you know, fellow subway riders, with my boyfriend, with my brother, like they're just richer, and it's really nice. I like it.
Yeah.
I like people. Back to liking people.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I really love them. Even if they suck. You know, everybody's got a story.
Everyone does have a story. Yeah.
Okay. What should we talk about? How long have we been going here?
We're at an hour 7.
Do you have anything to add to the conversation?
I guess I would
get more
have.
T-shirts.
Hell yeah.
You said get more T-shirts?
Brush your teeth naked.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, brush my teeth. I got a new toothbrush. It's a good one. It's a good, serious one. But no, I was going to say, is there anything that you could do this year that you would, anything that you did this year that you would change how you did it if you had the chance?
Change. I mean, I would change. I would change how we submitted the petitions because now I know the trick.
Yeah.
That was God, that sucked.
Well, and also
all that fucking work you did.
And but also there is a part of me, and this is not like a good lesson to learn, that's like when we brought on a campaign, like a paid like official campaign manager, who I loved working with, but I just feel like I relinquished control a little bit because I needed to, because
you have so much to do.
You need to really concentrate on like being like just so yourself. Like you need to, it's weird, but like even more than in the entertainment business, you need to concentrate on like selling your star power and like selling you.
And your opinion on everything matters.
And I feel like I was like, I should have been more like crazy with like, and not relinquish any control in that process. I mean, I really didn't. I sat and stapled those pages together, you know, myself, but I don't know. I don't know how I've like replayed that so many times in my mind.
Well, you're relying on somebody with past experience in this exact thing. Like you're like, oh, I should be able to do a trust fall with like the team's experience because I've never done this before.
I looked over everything and I read over everything, and I was in direct contact with the lawyer. So again, it's like there's nothing. And again, it was like all set up as a trick where they don't tell you exactly what the template for the cover sheet is. So you do have to just have a lawyer interpret it.
Bullshit.
But that being said, it's kind of like, it was very clear that it was Zoran Mamdani's year. Like this is his moment. If we're talking about astrology and fate and all these things, like everything came together. Like, and this did not just come out of nowhere, even though his campaign feels like it came out of nowhere. I have since read and researched a lot more. This is something that the Democratic Socialists of America had been working on for 10 years.
Really?
To place a candidate
to find a candidate
in this
like
way.
Him.
And this was just like everything came together in the perfect way. And I don't think like, I don't think a woman, I don't think a white woman, I don't think a 39-year-old woman, like all the elements like that I have, I don't think would have hit in the same way.
Sure.
I think very specifically everything about who he is in this moment, his age, like his just like every
his background, his parents, his
background,
fascinating background.
I do think it was just like his moment, and I'm totally okay if it's someone else's moment. Even though you go, oh, well, you're living your moment exactly the way I would have wanted to live my moment. It was his moment, and there was nothing that was going to stop it from being his moment. And I'm like, okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm at peace with that.
Sure. I think I would have had less road rage, which I already worked on.
Did you smash anyone's windshield or anything?
No. Just like allowing myself to spill negative energy onto strangers, even if it's through the windshield of a car, like even if it's through like driving like an asshole in response to somebody else driving like an asshole. That's not how I want to conduct myself. So I would have driven a little differently. I definitely pissed a lot of people off. I got shit thrown on my windshield. Kind of rightfully so, but also there's a lot of dipshits in New York City that are drivers that drive like fucking maniacs. And I turn into like the neighborhood dad that's like, it's 25 miles an hour, Sonny. Go the speed limit. Like I fucking hate when people zoom down near the BQE at 80 miles per hour. I'm gonna box you in with a slow car and I'm gonna love every second of it. I quit doing that shit because people have guns. People do have guns. I do forget that people do have guns and I don't want to get shot. And also, well, I mean, this might go back to normal, but ever since my dad died, again, it's only been a month, but the road rage, I don't even have the instinct to even think about getting mad at something like that anymore. I mean, that might be fleeting. We'll see.
It's not gonna last forever, but just it's very nice while you have it.
Yeah,
it'll last for a little while.
I'm chill. I'm much more chill.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I don't want people, loved ones to die, but it does. It's this weird, grounding, humbling, fucking experience. What about you, Eric?
I think that I would have been more honest with my feelings and taken the time to think about how I felt about a certain, a few conversations this year that would have that would have
for you, man.
That would have really
things.
alleviated a lot of stress, and it probably would have stopped me from tearing my knee. So
wow, the body does keep the score, Eric.
Yeah,
and when you're not being your most authentic self, if you don't verbalize it, then your body will go, okay, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's a good one. It's good to reflect.
Yeah.
It's good to interrogate yourself. It's good to fucking just better yourself. I have articles, but I don't know if we want to go into those. It's just about a bunch of dipshit guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. One is this guy, Brian Walshe. I've been saving all these stories for next year for the podcast. But every once in a while, like I'll hear of a story that I'm like, huh? Now this is from 2023. But men are, and this is, I'm blanketing it, it's not all so chill, but some dudes really are dumb about killing their wives or girlfriends. Anna Walsh's husband reportedly made 20 rather gruesome internet searches a couple days before he killed his wife.
Oh
I just want to read them out. January 1, 4:55 a.m. How long before a body starts to smell? He's Googling this. 4:58 a.m. How to stop a body from decomposing.
Oh, I heard this.
5:20 a.m. How to bound a body. 5:47 a.m. 10 ways to dispose of a dead body if you really need to.
What? It was like a listicle?
6:25 a.m. It's like he's just Googling this incessantly for hours. I guess when you kill somebody, you feel pretty bad. You should. How long for someone to be missing to inherit? 6:34 a.m. Can you throw away body parts? 9:29 a.m. Oh, God, this guy didn't have ChatGPT.
Can you throw away body parts?
What does formaldehyde do? 9:34 a.m. How long does DNA last? 9:59 a.m. Can identification be made on partial remains? 9:30, because it's fucking dipshit.
This guy's not really very smart.
Nope.
Some of these are easy.
11:34 a.m. Dismemberment and the best ways to dispose of a body. Again, Google.
Yeah.
He's Googling these. 11:44 a.m. How to clean blood from a wooden floor. 11:56 a.m. Luminol to detect blood. 1:08 p.m. Ooh, it's finally the afternoon. What happens when you put body parts in ammonia? And 1:21 p.m. Is it better to throw crime scene clothes away or wash them?
He must have
I'm sorry, I'm not done. January 2nd, 12:45. Hacksaw, best tool to dismember. 1:10. Can you be charged with murder without a body? 1:14. Can you identify a body with broken teeth? Then January 3rd, 1:02 p.m. What happens to hair on a dead body? Great question. 1:13 p.m. What is the rate of decomposition of a body found in a plastic bag compared to one on the surface in the woods? 1:20 p.m. Can baking soda make body smell good?
Oh my God. When did he commit the murder? Before the January 1st Google searches started?
Prosecutors released new details about the murder case against Brian Walshe and the death of his wife, Anna Walshe, during the arraignment Wednesday. So this article, again, was published January 18th, 2023. So this is only, not long after he Googled these. Among them, startling revelations made in court were the contents of Brian Walshe.
And he made it on his son's iPad. Oh my God.
Like this motherfucker.
He must have felt really silly when they were reading these back in court.
Oh my God.
If I were the judge, I'd be like, you read them. You fucking read them, Brian Walshe.
Oh my God.
You read them. You piece of shit.
That's crazy. I mean, and I also just
get
a divorce and move away.
I know. Well, speaking of getting a divorce and moving away,
what are you doing?
A listener sent us an article about how men really don't be breaking up with their girlfriends or wives. I really don't think there's anything that was a lie. What the Wisconsin kayaker who faked his own death, his own drowning, and fled the country told investigators.
Oh, I love this kind of thing.
As the sun was getting ready to rise over a rural lake in Green Lake County, Wisconsin, when a sheriff's deputy shined his flashlight inside Ryan Bergwart's minivan parked just yards away from the water's edge. There was no one inside the car. As the deputy took out the binoculars and gazed over the pier to see if he could spot anyone in the distance that morning in August 2024, he almost certainly could not have imagined that not only would Borgard not be found stuck in the lake, but would end up being traced across the world to the country of Georgia. Just break up with her. My 2026 resolution on behalf of all men who are in straight relationships who don't want to be in them anymore, what I want for you is to have the goddamn chutzpah, balls, whatever you want to call it, to end the relationship if you are not satisfied with the relationship after you've worked on it to whatever your discernment is. Just don't kill us. Stop killing us. Stop faking your own death.
It's also like 2025, 2026, like with DNA, it is almost impossible to get away with this. So what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
We'll trace, everything will be traced.
We have superb technology. You would have to basically just hope that someone messes up or like touches the knife with their hand and then it has to get thrown out of court. Like you're not going to get away with this. So just don't do it.
Just break up with her. Life will move on. You will find another gal, unfortunately.
Yeah, pretty quickly.
Yep.
Women will date literally anyone.
Losers. Just fucking losers. So don't feel bad about whatever you got going on, sirs, because there's a lady out there for you.
Absolutely. There really is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have another one that's like... This is about Mac Butler. Do you know this guy? Did we talk about this guy?
We haven't talked about him.
So he's the son of Mac Butler, who is a former operations director for Oklahoma State University football. I don't know what the heck this guy's first name is.
Right?
Yeah, this is a teen though. Well, it's this wealthy teen who got probation for rape sparks protest outside of court. Yeah, so basically, like, there's all these protesters. Butler, the son of Mac Butler, pleaded no contest to 10 violently raping 2 girls and faced up to 78 years in prison, but received no jail time. The ruling sparked protests outside the Payne County Courthouse, with demonstrators calling for a broader investigation into the court and the DA's office. As Butler entered the courthouse, protesters confronted him directly. "Why did you rape those girls, Jesse?" His
Great question.
Jesse. One irate protester shouted as the teenager walked through a metal detector. "The criminal is innocent, basically, and the victims are the ones who having to serve the time," protester Tori Gray told Local News 9. Yes, go off, Tori. During the hearing, officials said Butler was meeting the requirements of his youthful offender agreement, allowing him to continue serving his sentence on probation rather than in jail. Crazy to face up to 78 years in prison and get 0 years in prison.
I hope you are reminded of your actions for the rest of your life, sir.
College sports.
Because those 2 women certainly won't forget.
Yeah, like we wonder why professional athletes are like get away with so much shit. It all starts and festers in college sports.
When you make someone money, they will protect you.
Like college sport.
If you're a man, sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's crazy that you can be the former operations director for Oklahoma State University football, which doesn't even sound that good. And then your son gets away with violent rape charges that carry up to 78 years in prison.
Yeah. And, we're there's so, I've been paging through the Epstein documents that the DOJ released, which of course I knew were going to be redacted and they're going to leave all the shit out.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Nope, really annoying. Oh, and then, two other things, that I learned this year, 2025, from guys we fucked. The world really does hate women. Really. Like when Trump got elected again, I was like, oh wait, hold on. And then when everything just started happening and no one was being held accountable for any crime against a woman, I'm like, okay.
We're gonna see it again though, because I think Kamala is gonna run again
for president.
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
I love her, but I don't think that's the move.
I mean, I think Gavin. I think she would do a fantastic job, but I don't think the people are ready.
I think Gavin Newsom is the move based on polling right now. But
the other thing I learned is how macabre is pronounced macabre.
Oh,
That was the fucking word.
When you said macrame, I was going to be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's macabre.
Yeah,
macabre is spelled MACABRE. I'll never forget that for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah. I was like, I can't believe I used macabre.
I read it in an email.
all the
I'm like,
time.
macrabe?
It's one of my favorite words.
It's a great word.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was MC OBB, like someone's last ass name.
Oh, macabre.
Macabre.
It's macabre. Okay.
Nope.
It's the epitome of mispronounced words.
What? The epitome?
The epitome.
Kidding.
Oh, he's doing a little
I'm
joke?
Joking.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
What are you, from
I'm
LA?
sorry.
What are you, wordplay?
I'll delete
What are you,
that.
an 87-year-old dad?
Edit that out.
No, do not edit that out.
No, you're not
You will
allowed.
be fired.
You're not allowed to edit that out.
Don't edit that out.
We're gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it. Oh my God.
Fucking macabre, man.
Yeah.
So, and thank you guys for being, if you're listening to this the week it comes out, that means you're a Luminary subscriber. Thank you. Spread the word. We have a lot of bonus episodes that are going to be out in our next season. I love doing the bonus episodes. Though likely a lot of them will be like email episodes. They're really fun, but you can only listen to them if you're a Luminary subscriber. And if you're listening to this the first week, then you know that it's a great fucking deal, but tell other people.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Spread the word, baby.
Thank you so much for your support for this year and all the years past. And introducing the show to someone new is the best way to help out the show.
And following us on Instagram. At Guys We
that.
Fucked without the U and fucked. I'm at Krystyna Hutch.
I'm at Philanthropy, y'all.
I'm at Eric FRETTY.
Good enunciation, Eric.
Thank
Eric
you.
FRETTY.
Eric.
I don't have a zin. I don't have a zin in my mouth.
Oh, the new you. I like it.
I know.
How's your mood? Is
My
it
mood,
affecting your mood?
it's erratic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Very sweaty. That's the main. That's the main
so
thing.
interesting.
It's so funny that you're off Zin, and I was like, I'm off coffee. I barely drank coffee to begin with, but I'm completely off of it now. I just feel like it was not making me any more awake and would just give me anxiety. But I now have to find another way to connect with my Dunkin' guy because he's one of my best friends.
Aww.
I wave to him
Iced
every
tea?
single day.
Oh, it's caffeine in it.
No, it's like not completely off caffeine. Like, yeah, I do go and get an iced tea because Dunkin' iced tea is amazing. Oh yeah, that's another goal. Maybe Dunkin' can sponsor me this year finally.
Ooh.
I would love to be the face of Dunkin'. I mean, they have big leagues people like Sabrina Carpenter. But
Did Sabrina Carpenter run for mayor of New York City? No.
It's very
So,
specific.
If you know what's good for you, Dunkin'.
Very specific.
Or maybe, how people kind of independently own a Dunkin' Donuts franchise.
Oh yeah.
Can they have the face of their specific franchise? Because that's what they should do.
Yeah.
Because it should be your Dunkin' guy lifting
I would
you
love
up.
to own a Dunkin'. Although I don't know, I would love to own a Dunkin'. I would love to own a McDonald's, but I can't ethically own a chain that serves meat.
Yeah.
I just don't feel good
Well,
about
wait.
it.
Could you own? I mean, they have all these sort of rules.
could I
but could you
own
own the first vegetarian Dunkin' Donuts?
I did think of that. Could I?
Doesn't have to
own
be
a-
vegan.
Yeah, no, I'm not vegan. I'm also not fully vegetarian. We talk about this all the time because this is again, Lee. I'm not fully off anything ever. It's just like not. It's just not who I am. Life is about balance.
Yeah.
But really minimal meat consumption. But yeah, I could not monetize the death of animals.
Sure.
That's which I know
fair.
it's like a little heavy. But yeah, I thought about that because I've always wanted to own a McDonald's or a Dunkin', but Dunkin' specifically. I feel like Dunkin' actually stays pretty
great.
ethically pretty good. Like McDonald's will get in trouble sometimes for supporting different causes. Dunkin', I always check the list. Dunkin', pretty amazing.
Really? Clean slate?
I
feel like restaurants go?
Yeah, I feel like Starbucks gets in trouble a lot. Dunkin', pretty good. And I do love that it's a franchise because that again, it's like this opportunity for Americans to be a small business owner without the risk of doing it by yourself. So I really love places that franchise. So I think that's really cool. But
You know how they have like Starbucks Reserve, which I think they're getting rid of now, but they're very fancy Starbucks. You could do like your own version of a Dunkin' franchise.
I would love to do
it's
like a
low
vegetarian
lighting,
Dunkin', yeah.
couches.
Well, no, I mean, part of the Dunkin' is Dunkin' because it's trashy.
Yeah, it's true.
So maybe extra lights.
Yeah. cum stains everywhere.
Extra light.
7-Eleven wrappers just for the fuck of it.
Spotlight behind
Always a
the
drunk
cashier.
girl in the corner.
Like my dog specifically likes going to Dunkin' because there's always sprinkles on the floor and I let him eat it because I'm like, yeah, it's so little, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just, you know, and they also like, they have dog toys a lot at the cash wrap.
That's fun.
Yeah. So Dunkin', if you're interested, I would love to be the face of your first exclusively vegetarian a franchise. And they used to do Beyond Sausage. Oh. I think I was the only one getting it though. And that's how you know it's trash. That they have to even Burger
They took it off the menu.
Even Burger King was able to maintain the Impossible Whopper. So how trash do you have to be that the Beyond Sausage breakfast sandwich couldn't stay on the menu? And it was good.
Yeah, the Beyond Meat breakfast sandwich at Starbucks is my go-to breakfast.
Oh,
and
that is a good breakfast.
I know Starbucks has put money into some shit. But honestly, the people at my local Starbucks are so lovely, and they know my name, and they're really sweet. And
did they get what they want? And I know that they were on strike for a while. Did the workers ultimately get what they want?
They're very happy. They're just lovely human beings. They're all like young kids, but they're fucking lovely at my local Starbucks. Yeah. So shout out. LIC. Thanks for the Impossible Burger or Impossible Breakfast Sandwich. It's fucking delicious.
Thank you.
All right, guys. This has been fun. Let's go wrap up.
I write down some intentions for 2026. You know, be the best version of yourself. And if you want to write into the show, it's sorryaboutlastnight@gmail.com.
Subscribe to our YouTube. Tell a friend about the show. Tell a friend about the bonus episodes if you like them.
Absolutely. And make sure to get tickets to see us all on New Year's Eve, New York Comedy Club, East Village, 6 p.m., December 31st. Going to be a banger. It's crowd work heavy, but we'll do some jokes too. But I just want to put that so you guys don't freak out when we talk to you. It'll be fine though.
No, it'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Just chill.
And genuinely, thank you so much for your support, both on this show and with the campaign this year. We couldn't have done it without you.
Truly.
Literally.
Truly.
No, couldn't have had employees without you. So thank you so much. You guys rule. Have a great 2026. This has been Guys We Fucked, the anti-slut shaming podcast. We'll talk to you in the new year. Bye.